Were you in race as well, Saif? Right?
Institution to learn.
Yeah, of course.
You are actually.
Yeah.
You learn a lot. I mean,
No, this is the thing about Saif. He just does not take he does not take himself too seriously.
a lot of it I see also. That, people I don't want to take it so seriously. As long as someone's taking it seriously.
What is the duty of an artist in society?
Okay, you can stop now.
Saif Ali Khan, Rasika Dugal, Manish Chaudhari, welcome to Cinema Express. I am Kartik. So I recently, of course, saw the trailer of Kartavya. And Saif, you're playing this cop who is, jostling between personal and professional duties. Rasika, you are playing his dutiful wife. And Manish, you're playing this really bossy, villainy character who's, pushing him around.
Perfect. The trailer has been understood. Yay.
After this very basic introduction which I have given, how would you describe your characters?
My character is this kind of, he's a nice guy, even though he's a little rough, and he's lovely. He loves his wife very much. He's in love with his wife, and he loves his family. I don't think he's crazy about his dad.
Okay.
So he sounds like a lot of people I know. and he's
Dad issues.
yeah, he's certainly got dad issues. And it's kind of like when we come into his life, things are going along and the job is all right and everything's okay. And I think it's a kind of a crisis in his life where he realizes that he has to take a stand.
Yeah.
Things are going some things are getting out of hand, and there's some things that happen which push him kind of to almost over the edge, and it becomes a bit of an action drama at that point. So he's this great guy. He's got a lot of wonderful qualities, as well as having a bad temper and being egoistic, but also lovely. So it's a well-rounded, interesting character in a drama set in a kind of a cop world background, somewhere in the mysterious north.
In Jamli.
Well, I don't know where it is. I've never heard of this place. We don't know where it is.
For you, Rasika, how would you describe your character?
I do not describe her as a dutiful wife.
Okay, you don't.
Because
Sorry.
I don't like those two words placed together.
So sorry. I take back my words.
No worries. But I think
What is wrong with that?
What dutiful wife? Terrible. So many words come in.
he doesn't know why that's
realize.
wrong.
I
Manish
understand.
doesn't
I
know.
get
yeah,
it.
you get it. Thank you. But I think that they have a very lovely relationship, as I've said. And there's a playfulness, there's a partnership of sorts. And she's really, I think some of the quieter moments in the film is where this internal conflict and this moral dilemma is being sort of discussed between the two. And those are some of the quieter, but yet the turning points of for Pavan at least. So, I think that there's a warmth of a marriage which is working. And the everydayness of it also, which is quite nice.
For you, Manish?
He straddles a world which is pushing him into different directions.
Yeah.
And he's not pulling back from those directions, but he is being pushed into certain directions from where he cannot sort of back off. And the morality of his world is very grey.
Yeah.
All three of you are working together for the first time. I think you and Manish have worked together on Bazaar.
Yes.
Yes, and Rasika, you and Manish have worked together on Powder, if I'm...
On Powder
and
POW.
And POW, yes. I want to ask you guys, if like for somebody who has not seen any of your works, like for example, if I ask you, Saif, which works of Rasika and Manish would you recommend to people? And same questions for you, like which works of each other would you recommend? Like as a 101 to like...
I'd say Delhi Crime.
Okay.
Well, for Manish, would be Bads of Bollywood. These two, I would say.
And without the Netflix plugging?
Without?
Without the Netflix plug?
Hard to say, I don't know.
Without that plug, it does not exist.
Irrespective of Netflix, really.
Okay.
Those would be my favorites.
Okay. For you, Rasika?
For Saif?
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so much to choose from.
Wow.
But I think if I had to choose my top two, it would be Omkara and Hum Tum.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, me too.
And for you?
Two?
Yeah, any two for
one
Saif
also.
and for Rasika also.
So Dil Chahta Hai
Yeah.
and I like Saif and Parinita very much.
Yeah.
Wow, 4 different movies. That's great, no? As a
And
fab.
for
I'm
Rasika,
retiring.
He hasn't
I thought she was
watched any.
fantastic in Powder.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of work together to do in POW. So that was a lot of fun for me. Yeah.
I haven't said for Manish.
Yeah, sorry, yes.
I think it would be for me Bads and Powder.
You know, when like actors work with each other, there is a lot of things which they will learn while, you know, acting on sets and also off sets. What is something you guys learn from each other, both on set and off set?
I mean, from Rasika, I don't know if I've learned, but I've observed that, you know, being calm helps. That's nice. And I wish I could have learned. I was just impressed, and I really liked what I saw, and I think you're a fantastic actor. Both of them are fantastic actors. But I wish it was that easy that you could learn something just by watching. I'm sure I learned something, but it's hard for me to put my finger on saying this is what I learned. And with the great artists, I wish I could learn, but I don't think I'm sharp enough to.
Are you saying the ease of like the ease of doing the roles? Is it like that?
She's just like there, and she's acting, and it's so I'm constantly just hoping that I don't look like I don't know what I'm doing, you know. So in the sense that it should look like you're on the same, which really helps because she's so good. But I don't know how. I don't know. I've asked her how does she do it, and she says she doesn't know. She doesn't want to tell me. No, but it's a thing. Like I tried to learn. I asked her, but she didn't tell me. But it's difficult to
pinpoint it like properly.
It's difficult to learn.
Yeah.
Learn means you've assimilated, and now you've improved yourself because of the interaction. That's learning, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I have actually understood exactly what makes it great. And how I can apply that. That would be learning.
With Manish?
Same. Manish, in fact, he had so many lines in this film, and the one I did with him before, I had the lines, but I thought he was amazing in that scene because he was reacting without lines. But he was amazing in that scene. And I was really wondering what he was going to do next. You know that so we're lucky we meet these fantastic actors, you know, and get to. And I'm sure something is learned, something stays. Yeah. But it's hard to pinpoint exactly.
For you, Rasika, from Saif and Manish?
I unfortunately didn't have any scenes with Manish in this
but you've
round.
learned a lot from me in the 2 projects that we've done before.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, you can make a list of those. And
yes, I was just going to tell him about the Riyaz.
Riyaz?
It's a joke.
Okay.
So apparently,
it's all lies.
Actually, not apparently. Actually, Manish did tell me many years ago when we were working on Powder that he has a process, and he said that as part of the process, in the morning, he has a riyaz. You know, he's like other artists, like singers have riyaz and all of that. Only actors don't seem to have it.
I was younger. I was more full of myself. What can I say?
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Somebody
and you were saying what?
It's a compliment.
That's really interesting. Tell me more, kind of.
I was genuinely, I was like, okay, so what do you do?
Yeah.
And then he told me
it was an actor warm-up thing.
like breath practices.
Nice.
And
everyone should
so I have to
warm
make up all that stuff as on the fly.
And Manish does not remember this. And he's telling me that he never told me this. But I do remember that he did.
So you follow it? Did you follow it?
I think I might have gone home and woken up the next morning and tried something.
But I think it really helps to warm up a little bit.
Okay.
At least for me, if you're a bit cold and frozen, as in you're not as kind of
like before a scene. Or
I started doing some push-ups actually.
Which role is this?
You know, film I did recently with Mr. Priyadarshan. But I started doing some push-ups. It really helped me. I just got the blood flowing a little bit.
For is this with Saif also, like something?
With Saif, I think I really have.
I'm an institution to learn.
Yeah, of course.
You are actually.
Yeah,
you can learn a lot of times with me. I'm telling you.
No, this is the thing about Saif. He just does not take he does not take himself too seriously.
No.
And it's very disarming, you know. So I mean, he's been working for over 33 years. 33 years.
Yes, miraculously.
And he just doesn't make you feel like that's what's
I
been
can't
happening,
believe
that
it.
he's done so much work.
Yeah.
So
I really can't.
Why can't you believe it? You have
I don't know.
Omkara.
I still can't believe
You
I'm
have
like
Ek Hasina Thi.
Yeah, good. I know. Someone told me once that 5 is great. So they're about
Yeah,
it's
actually, can I
great.
change
It's good. Oh, what? Ek
I was
Hasina?
like, oh, hey, Hasina's Thi is one of
Right,
my.
Ek Hasina.
Yeah,
See, there's so much to
I
choose
love
from.
Love ke liye kuch bhi karega also.
I like that also. That was good. And Kalakandi.
Yeah, and Kalakandi. Yes.
That's
Sir, talking
nice.
about your work,
Sorry, can I
like
finish my
yes,
thought?
sorry,
Yeah.
please, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
sorry, you're going to have to listen to
No.
compliments about
Oh,
yourself for a
no.
while
Yeah.
longer. And that's really very disarming. It's very lovely to
Yeah.
have a co-actor who has so much experience and such a body of work, but just does not sort of make you feel like, I'll tell you what to do, you know. So,
I wouldn't dare.
in fact, it's very much like he's there for you as a co-actor in every way. And you know, like people, there's a common myth about people who've done a lot of work that they wouldn't probably give you a cue or they wouldn't stand to give you a look.
Yeah.
And Saif kind of went out of his way to do that. Sometimes it was even funny. You know, I would just start laughing because he was just trying to sort of put himself here so that he could make my job easier. So it's lovely to see that for somebody who's had such a body of work and worked for so long, that they can be so giving and present
It's
for
very
you.
kind of you. I think, you know, when you come onto a project, you have to understand what it is and what you're doing, and then set your mind accordingly, and then just enjoy it, you know, because that's why we're doing it. And then it's important to get the most out of it like that. And I don't think it's an egoistic thing really, where you're, a lot of it I see also, you know, people, I don't want to take it so seriously also, just as long as someone's taking it seriously, the director. I mean, you play the part seriously, but you're not full of yourself, hopefully.
So, you know, when I was growing up, we used to see you in all these, you know, these rom-coms and these, you were playing this happy-go-lucky guy, and it was so enjoyable to see you. And then I see you in Darna Mana Hai, where you are doing this segment of no smoking, and there is this sudden shift. Then Ek Hasina Thi comes, then Omkara comes. You know, I think now, like, these films, like these rom-com films, they were doing well. Okay, they were like getting good numbers, you were getting popular. At this point of time, when, you know, when actors are getting roles which are good enough, how do you think of reinventing yourself at that point in time? This is a question of all three of you. If like things are going well, why would anybody think of, you know, should I do
think
this?
there's a kind of a push, no? The idea is not to keep doing, the idea was never really to keep making money or have some kind of stable zone. It was just to push a little bit, have a bit of fun, and do something different, and kind of to try and grow a little bit. Darna Mana Hai, I remember thinking it would be great if there's 7 different. It's funny you picked that up, because it was a time where I thought I would get a chance and to act in a slightly freer, different zone. And learn something. And then when they made that film, they said, you're part of 7 stories. I said, I wonder how I will stand out when it comes to 7 people. When you cut to my bit, will I shine bright? I don't mind competing like that. Or if you put me in LOC with 20 people, how will my part look? You know, I'm quite on for a multi-starrer and a because I think I was in a way confident also that I think I have something to offer. And Darna Mana Hai, it was great. Baman and I said, okay, so we go up, we check in now, and then we do the next scene. So have I had a shower? So let me do it with wet hair, and like I want to have a smoke. So there was a lot of small things that tell a nice, easy story. So it was fun for me to do that, right? And to learn a little more about acting, because the bread and butter roles were, you have to do it a certain way, you know, those kind of rom-coms. They were not necessary. This was a bit more liberating and fun also, and more artistic, right? Being Cyrus in those movies. And Kalakandi and films like that, otherwise you're working with very similar people in that.
Perspective also changes if like you know,
yes,
people,
working with people, and it improves your game a little bit. So that kind of thing.
Were you in Race as well, Saif?
Yeah, Race.
No?
Yes.
You were, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's just,
of course,
it's great
I
to
was
see.
saying Orkon tha. Yes, I was. I had a small part. Yes.
With Anil Bhai and
Anil Bhai was yes.
And right? No, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, there's like there's a range. And you're talking about reinvention.
No, I was Race. Thank you.
So that makes
it was a mature part for me. Race. I had to be the elder brother. Which was different because I was quite used to being the younger brother. I remember I had to slap Akshay's character because he's come home partying with the boys and he's left his wife, right? and I'm waiting for him in the living room in South Africa, and he walks in drunk, and I'm sitting there in some cutaway T-shirt with long hair.
Why do you find it so funny that
you're
talking
about
about
race? Give him a slap.
No, because you said that you were in race, because I like.
He's
Yes,
like,
he
there's
was in
Like,
race.
of course, like, because
Oh, of
race,
course.
yeah.
So I'm obviously a different generation from you.
Yeah.
I'm not the generation that went and watched race.
It's too funny. It's too funny. He's mad. It's great. We're all mad. It's fine. But I've discovered a body of work in this conversation. Nice.
And for you two guys, like, how much is reinvention necessary, like, for an actor?
I don't.
This is the look of the movie.
For
This
an
is
actor.
promoting the movie for an actor. Say reinvention.
I don't think it's a choice beyond
Yeah.
a point. You know, I mean, it's like running to standstill. You have to.
It's not something you do, right? You keep doing something, and then someone gives you a good one, and
Yeah,
then they
it's
say, "Oh,
also
you reinvented."
Yeah, it's also what you get offered. And
Yeah.
I mean, 6 years ago, if I would think of reinvention, I would laugh because I was like,
कुछ
जो
जो
भी
मिल रहा
काम
है।
मिल गया, picture release हो गई. अच्छा, very good, very good, very good. You know, people
Yeah.
watch the work, great stuff. You know, and reinvention was not even. But yes, I do feel like, for example, I've been wanting to do some comedy, and that's not something that comes to me every day. It's always the intensity
Seriously.
and carrying the emotional weight of things, which is great, has its place. But I'd like to do something which is light-hearted, where the comic material is centered around the female character. You know, it's not just the foil to the funny. So that would be nice. And so you think of things and you imagine something for yourself, but it's also about what's offered to you and what you can get for yourself or create for yourself in the current environment. Maybe, you know, collaborate with people to create work that you want to do, to reinvent yourself really.
For you, Manish?
Well, I mean, reinvention is the most important thing, I believe, for an actor. So, you know, I can be focused to a state of stupidity where the thought that I might not be getting work later does not even occur to me. But the fact of the matter is that there are some times that all of us have to sit without work, but it never really occurs to me that I'm not going to get any. So I think of reinvention as a very real thing for myself, that, you know, let me do a Kora now, and then let me do a Bads of Bollywood, then let me do another one like a Kartavya now. And so I also believe that if you think about it, think about something that's important to you hard enough and long enough, it actually starts happening to you. So I actually get a lot of paths which push me into reinvention because it's important to me, I think. Yeah, it's very important.
Final question. I know I asked this during the trailer launch also, but again for our audiences, because the show is called Kartavya, and I wanted to ask you guys, all of you guys are of course artists, what is the duty of an artist in society?
Okay, you can stop now.
He was waiting for you. Okay, I think that's a wrap. I think that's a wrap.
No, what's the question?
What is the duty of an artist in society?
In society,
Yes.
I don't know. People say it's to hold up a mirror or whatever. I don't know whether it's a duty. I think actors, your duty as an actor is to play parts as authentic as you can.
Okay.
And enjoy yourself and express it nicely. And hopefully someone's trying to tell a story that
They are enjoying.
could mean something to someone or whatever, that they're enjoying.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I say my role as an actor in society is this kind of thing. In fact, I'm quite rebellious in the sense that I don't think you should blur the lines between politics and acting and, you know, no smoking. And I'm like, don't do as I do. I might play a guy, but I'm not standing for an election or something. I'm not trying to say this is right or wrong. Or I'm just playing that part. So it's very kind of like, I'm not trying to lead the way in be some kind of person. I think otherwise it's difficult, no? Because you say you're a role model, you shouldn't be using bad language, you shouldn't be smoking, you shouldn't be beating up. I don't know, where do you draw the line?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Sorry.
For you
Maybe I
guys?
shouldn't have said this.
Rasika,
I'm
you
sorry,
and
totally
Manish.
forgotten the question.
What is the role
God, you
of
say
an
that a
artist?
lot.
Yes, I zone out.
What
It's
is
great.
Because he said something and then I start thinking of something else and then I start thinking
What
of
is your
something
role?
else.
What is the role of an actor? Kartavya of an actor in society.
What is the duty of an artist in society, basically?
I think that my duty, as far as I understand it in this profession, has been to be as true to myself as possible, and that I think will translate into better storytelling and sort of lead me to be part of projects that I really, really want to be a part of.
For you, Manish?
Well, I mean, in English, when you put it, you say you play a part. Play a part. जब आप हिंदी में बोलते हैं तो उसको खेला बोलते हैं.
हाँ.
खेलना बोलते हैं ना. उसका क्या मतलब हुआ?
Play और निभाना.
Play, खेला.
किरदार निभाना.
किरदार को खेलना, किरदार को प्ले करना.
What is निभाना?
Nibhana is like, you know, like
पूरी
to play only, but like in Hindi it's a different.
Embody.
हाँ, it's like embodying a
More
character.
embodying, yeah.
I know Hindi also.
So you must do it easily and with a lot of freedom and a lot of fun.
This was a lot of fun, guys.
Thanks. Yes, it was fun, yeah. It was surprisingly suddenly.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, but.